Oh, what's up, everyone? I'm back here I'm your host, Christian Campo. So don't try and fight it. Coming back to you guys with some more guys gaming here with some Higurashi when they cry. So if you guys remember where we left off, we started going to the school in the game of Higurashi. So before I jump into this game, still want to give a shout out to Anime Midwest that's coming up this July 7th through 9th in just a few more months. So hope you guys will check that one out. We keep plugging in cons, and yeah, that's all really I just want to mention before I start the game. So let's have at it. So coming back to this one right here. Yes, I want to start again. Okay. Himisawa was a really small village. Not only was there only one school, but there was only one class. That class encompasses all different grades and ages. There are about 30 students at different levels, and they all study in the same class. I'm told that long ago there used to be a bigger school building, and they had actually separate classes. However, it seems something happened that made it become a single class, and now it stayed that way out of tradition. I was shocked at first, but humans adapt pretty quickly. I've already gotten quite used to it. The sound of children playing started right from the morning. With such a lively mood, it felt more like a kindergarten than a proper school. Not that that was a bad thing. Mion had been walking in front of us up until then. Suddenly, let me take the lead, right in front of the classroom door. So I was meant to set the door open and enter the room first. Heh! Too bad. I wasn't going to fall for that again. Do you think you give up the lead here? You meant for this to be a test of my skills. Mion chuckled with a haughty smirk on her face. What is it, you guys? Step back, Rina. It's dangerous. She's here. Huh? Then Satoko-chan is... Her name was Sadako Hojo. She was a disrespectful, impudent, bossy kid. The way she talked was annoying, but it would be immature to get worked up over just that. The real problem was this. Quite the obvious trap, a blackboard eraser wedged in the door. It's too obvious, Sadako. A hearty laugh came from beyond the door. Excellent, Kei-chan. I guess it means you win this round. No, this Sadako we're talking about. I doubt this is it. After falling for such intricate traps since the day I transferred, I no longer let my guard down. Sadako liked to combine a variety of traps that were simply there to bait you into the main one, traps that relentlessly kept coming at you like a sadistic Rube Goldberg machine. The list goes on. As well as being clever, they almost never misfire. When you least expect it, she strikes. No escape, no time to relax. By the looks of it, the eraser is normal. No rocks or anything in it. I took a pretty heavy hit from a blackboard eraser loaded with rocks on my first day. So then why don't you just open the door and let it drop? That's what it is? That's what Sadako was after. Make me focus my attention upward, so as I lifted my hand to the door, there were thumbtacks stuck in the sliding door, handle with tape, a frightening trap, a potent and terrifying trap, concealed by using the blackboard eraser, an impressive combination Sadako, but in the end, nothing more than the trivial machinations of a child. Assured of my victory, I threw the door open and stepped into the room. I felt something strange at my ankle. It was similar to the sensation of a jump rope catching on my leg. By the time I realized she had me hook, line, and sinker, it was already too late. I began to fall in an utmost picturesque manner. "Kei-chan, watch out!" Instinctively reacting to Mion's shrill warning, I twisted my body in midair before I landed on the floor. Ow! 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 An inkstone filled to the brim was placed right where I would have landed. I shuddered, imagining the situation had landed square on it. My, what do we have here? A fair morning to you, Kei-chan. And we a lively one this morning. Still sprawled in an awkward position, I was greeted by a mocking voice. "That was a step up from your usual traps, Sadako." "I haven't the faintest idea what you mean. You're quite unlucky this morning." "You little..." Ow! Ow! It seemed I advertently sprained my back a little when I landed. Look at her face, just like the way her legs smile, just like that. Better than landing on that inkstone. A small hand gently rubbed my head. "Pain, pain, go away." The small, dainty hand continued to gently stroke my head. "You didn't sprain your back or anything, did you? If you rub it like this, the pain disappears." I thought about asking how rubbing my head would help my back, but I didn't. It's not so much about what you actually do, it's the thought that counts. "Yeah, thanks, Rika-chan. The pain's going away now." "Yay, Rika-chan! Good morning!" "Good morning to you, Rena. A good morning to all." Rika-chan greeted each of us with an adorable little bow. It was infectious. Rena, Mion, and I all bowed back. "You're such a good kid, Rika-chan. So much better than Sadako." I glared over in her direction. Sadako was whistling while rather deliberately trying to avoid eye contact. "I am the very model of a good girl." "A good girl wouldn't set those nasty traps." "Nothing but lies and slander." "Exactly what proof?" "Ah!" I picked up Sadako by the back of her collar. She looks like a misbehaved cat when I do this. Yeah, that's pretty funny. But a cat wouldn't be setting traps. She's much harder to deal with. I-M-S-O-R-R-Y. Try saying it. If you won't say it. I cocked my index finger on my thumb, letting it tremble as I brought it closer to Sadako's forehead. "I am against violence. You don't even have any proof." "Just so you know, my forehead flick really hurts. It can split plywood right in half." "Eek! Stop! Get away from me, you beast!" That's funny. "Don't say that in a way people will misunderstand." A small hand tugged on the back of my shirt. She's been lonely since we were gone for 2 days. Rika-chan really is just so... How could I do anything more after being told that? I gently released my grip on Sadako, who at this point was on the verge of tears. She still had her eyes clamped shut as she embraced herself for the forehead flick. Ah! It doesn't bother me. Ah! How sad. You mustn't cry, Sadako. Keep on fighting, yeah. Rika gently patted the head of her prankster friend. You would never guess those two are the same age. I think Sadako could learn a thing or a million from Rika-chan. Next time, set even more amazing traps. Wait a minute. As she observed the scene, Rena's expression grew ecstatic as she began to swoon. How? Sadako-chan is crying. So cute. You can't take them home. Huh? But they're so cute. You can, no matter how cute they are. But just for a bit, it's fine. It's fine. Rena kept a cutesy face even as outrageous ideas spewed from her mouth. According to Mion, Rena is ridiculously weak to cute things and always tries to take them home. Object or person. Stealing is bad, but abducting people is even worse. Give it up. Then I can just look. Just looking. That should be fine, right? Right? Rena swooned over Sadako's crying form. If a girl ever goes missing in Himisawa, I'll be forced to turn Rena into the authorities. Forgive me, Rena. I'll be sure to bring you care packages when they put you away. Plan for the future, huh? Teacher's coming. Quickly, clean everything up. Sadako, the inkstone is yours, right? Just from Mion's single statement, the entire mood of the room shifted back to normal. The inkstone was bad, but the thumbtacks stuck to the door handle were an even bigger problem. I pulled the tape off carefully, making sure not to skewer myself. Even though Sadako was the one who set up, everyone had to pick up after her. By the time the teacher entered the room, the bed lamp from before had been neatly tidied up. Ahahaha! We made it in time! Rise! Attention! Mion gave out the morning commands. It's difficult being a teacher for all these different grades in one classroom. She has to teach something different to each one, but naturally she ends up spending all her time with the younger kids. Rena and Mion, being the highest grade in the class, end up mostly doing self-study. They even end up helping teach the younger kids, so it seems like they can never get to their own studies. They're actually way behind where my studies have progressed to. As a result, I'm pretty much taking over for the teacher and helping Rena and Mion with their studies. You're a pretty good teacher, Keiichi-kun. Easy to understand. Ren took a breather after finishing highlighting an important section. Teaching is making me lose confidence. It makes me aware of how shallow my understanding of the subject is. They say that to teach someone something, you need to understand it backwards and forwards. So while you're teaching us, you're getting in your own practice. In contrast, this person over here is quite laissez-faire about things. For one, isn't she supposed to be in a higher grade than me? Look, Mion, this is for your own good. If you don't take this seriously, there'll be trouble later on with these marks. It's not like I'm aiming to go onto a prestigious school. I'll be fine as long as I pick up what I need to know for the entrance exams, a little at a time. Her starch defiance was really something else. This was a different type of relaxed than somebody who already knew what was going to be on the entrance exams. Mi-chan, Keiichi-kun is doing his best to teach us. We need to try hard too. You're such a good and honest kid, Rena. I'll make sure you guys get accepted into a good school. Huh, okay. What? Thanks so much. Especially you, Rena. Private lessons, just the two of us. How did I know this was gonna happen? Private lessons? A puff of smoke shaped like a halo popped out of Rena's head. Exactly what kind of private lesson is she fantasizing about that's making her turn so red? I don't know, man, but who knows? I'd like to hear the play-by-play about the next time. While Mion was flipping through her vocabulary flashcards, she threw out a casual question. So, in the city, do you have to study this much? If you don't know at least this much, you can't get into a university. So you study just to get into a university? Well, yeah, basically. Well, knowing what this stuff won't ever come in handy in the future. Out here, you can get into a university as long as your attendance is good enough. Really? Study equals entrance exams. Having that basic law of the universe so easily overturned sent me into a state of shock. That is right. There aren't really enough people around here to warrant weeding them out with an exam. If anyone can get into a university, then there's no need to be all uptight about this stuff, right? Well, that's true, but you should at least know stuff that's common knowledge. This old geezer thinks that instead of wasting time studying pointlessly, you should be spending your precious teen years doing more meaningful things. It was too profound of a statement to simply laugh off. But since it was Mion, it probably didn't actually have that deep of meaning. In place of a chime, the sound of the principal waving a handbell drifted through the classroom. Kei-chan, we're done. It's our wonderful lunchtime. In a complete 180 from her unmotivated state, Mion gave the commands that signaled the end of the morning period. Keiichi-kun, let's have lunch! I might have been making a very troubled face. Rena smiled brightly at me. Alright, let's eat. There seemed to be different cliques even within the class. Most of them were divided up by gender and age, but our group was different. Our ages were different, and we had both boys and girls. But we weren't reserved around each other. This level of openness makes a transfer student like me pretty happy. Rena and Mion pushed their desks together so they were facing each other. At the same time, Sadako and Rika-chan were slowly dogging their desks. Keiichi-kun, hurry, hurry! Rena waved her chopsticks in an unrefined manner, trying to hurry me along. Unless everyone was together, they wouldn't even open their lunchboxes. Keiichi-san's lunchbox is most assuredly filled with nothing but bread crust, like some sort of destitute plebeian. Why don't you just show it to us? Come on. Even though Sako was hurling insults at me, she still wouldn't open the lid to her lunchbox until I was there. I pulled out my lunchbox swiftly and dragged my chair over to join the circle. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. Well then, Representative B, please give the signal to start. At first this was kind of embarrassing, but I got used to it pretty fast. At this point, I probably wouldn't even open my own lunchbox if someone else was too slow. Our ages and genders may have been different, but we were all friends. Let's eat! The sound of our little 5-part chorus echoed beautifully throughout the classroom. Really though, I've gotten pretty used to this group made up of all girls. Of course there are other boys in the class, but they were a lot younger, so they were scared to approach me. Well, that's to be expected. Younger boys just see older boys as scary. Compare that to girls, well, at least these girls aren't picky. We put all the side dishes in the middle where everybody was free to pick at them. I thought girls would mind sharing a meal with a guy, so I was a bit flustered joining in. However, Mio noticed that then and teased me quite a bit. As a fruit of my efforts, I can now reach over and take sides from anybody's lunch. My, isn't Sir Keiichi's lunch extravagant today? My, isn't Madame Sako's lunch extravagant as well? The stewed stuff has a nice look to it, rather trendy. Buying into the fight that Sako was starting, our chopsticks locked in a cross counter, stabbing into each other's lunch. My, how delicious! Oh, this taro is good. The stewed stuff is good too, even cold. After seeing my happy face, Rika-chan's expression broke into a little smile. I saved some from dinner last night. By the way, Sadako and Rika-chan's lunches are always the same. It seems that Rika-chan makes it for both of them every day. Rika-chan made this too? These taste like mom's home cooking. I was honestly impressed. The carrot rosettes weren't from a mold. They were done by hand with a knife. That's not easy to do. I guess Rika-chan's just good at this sort of thing. She's really good at sewing, laundry, and stuff like that. Amazing, right? Amazing! Rika is quite exceptional in many ways. Oh, 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 oh. That's something for you to boast about. Rena's actually better at cooking than I am. Huh? Well, you know. It seemed that the topic of conversation switched to Rena when she wasn't expecting it, making her blush and trip over her words. Rena's lunch really was the star of the table. Not only did it look good, it tasted good. Everyone else pulled from Rena's lunchbox constantly. Everyone liked this one so much before, so I made a lot this time. It's good, I hope. I hope. It's got high marks from me. Ah, Mion. You're talking too much. Or taking too much. Knocking Mion's chopsticks aside, I reached out, trying to secure my own portion. Sadako and Rika-chan reached over at the same time, and a struggle ensued. Everyone shoveled in mouthful after mouthful while praising it, and Rena's lunchbox was soon empty. It was kind of bad that no one thought to leave any for Rena. But Rena seemed rather satisfied as she looked on. How do you like it? It's Rena-san, an extremely good cook too. Quite different from Keiichi-san. I said that's nothing for you to boast about. You're too much different from Kei-chan, Sadako. Can you tell the difference between broccoli and cauliflower yet? Sadako's face went pale. Hey, even I can tell the difference between broccoli and cauliflower, you know? Of course I can. I really can. It's really hard for her to lie. Keiichi-kun, both taste good when they're boiled and topped with mayo, right? You shouldn't be picking on her. Mi-chan too. Rena hurried, tried to follow up. Mion laughed hotly as she drew closer to Sadako. Well, just pretend it's a little home ec lesson. Now then, Sadako, what's this? Mion lifted up her chopsticks. Between them was a piece of green stuff wrapped in bacon. But that's asparagus. Mion made eye contact with me within 0.3 seconds. I had Rika-chan's mouth covered. Holding a piece of bacon wrapped asparagus and giving her two choices, she's pretty terrible. The yellow one is cauliflower. No, wait. The green one is cauliflower. So which? Probably the yellow one is broccoli and the blue one is cauliflower. But the green one is, do you really know which is which? How about you? Just give up. I expect no less from the class representative. The oldest, the way she drives people into corners just shows how much experience she has. This is just a hunch, but being brought into the Tsunozaki household must be quite the ordeal. I do know. I really do. Then answer the question. I know. She finally broke down and started crying. When she acts like this, she actually starts to seem her age. How cute! Rena entered a state of euphoria as Sadako bawled her eyes out. Rena was in a state of bliss as she rubbed her cheek against Sadako's head and smothered her. I could imagine that. She would. Really? A very content face. One that wouldn't care in the world if the world ended right then. It was that kind of smile. Rena, me is picking on me. Cute. It's okay. Rena Oni-chan will take care of all those bad people who tease my little sister. Holy shit! What the? Okay, what just happened? Whoosh, poof, bam. Alright. I wonder what had just happened. It was like a flash of lightning. What was that just now? Both Rena's fists shot out at supersonic speeds, striking Mion and me squarely in our faces. No way she did! No! She hit them both? Before we knew it, Mion and I were sprawled spread eagle on the floor, staring up at the ceiling with matching welches in our faces. Okay, Rena went too far with that. This is the first time we've gotten one, right? Today, she went easy on us. Easy? No way. Easy? You mean there's something harder than this? With that, me and I both slumped our heads back to the floor in unison. From now on, I'll be careful when I'm within striking distance of Rena. Shit. I wasn't expecting that. See, Sadako-chan, I took care of them. Cute. I want to take you home. Making sure Rena couldn't see it, Sadako stuck her tongue out at us. Tisk, damn it all, using Rena like a puppet. Rika-chan massaged our bruises without saying a word. Alright, I was not expecting any of this to happen. No matter what the day had held, the last school bell always came too soon. Our shadows stretched off into the distance. Hey, Keishi-kun, tomorrow, do you have plans or anything? Anything? Huh? It was such a direct question from Rena. Advertly blushed. If it was for a date, then wouldn't you do it more solely? Rena saw me lost for words and realized that I'd misunderstood and turned red as well. No, I didn't mean like that. You see? So apparently that wasn't what she meant. But since it's always fun with Rena's in a panic, I went along with it a little. Oh really? So it wasn't meant that way. Huh? Huh? Playing it up, I slumped my shoulders, feigning dejection. Keiji-kun, why are you so disappointed? Why? Why? Mi-chan! Poofed. Unable to hold it any longer, Mion slapped me on the back. I see. This old geezer never knew you could push your buttons like that. What? Huh? Huh? What? What? What is it? Mion was rolling on the floor, clutching her stomach, while Rena flailed around, completely bewildered. I couldn't help but start laughing as well, feeling just a little guilty. I ruffled Rena's hair. Kidding! Sorry, it was a joke. That was my fault. She really is a cute one. Huh? Huh? A joke? Since when? Since when? About halfway through. Halfway? So, Kei-chan, that means you weren't acting when you blushed at the start? Huh? That means... It was only a momentary lapse, but there was no way Mion would let such a delectable detail slip by her. Oh, well, you see. Saying anything more was also a bad idea. In my bewildered state, I stepped further into an unbearable position. After that, Mion continued to tease me about it for a while. So, why were you asking if I'm free tomorrow, Rena? Huh? Oh, what were we talking about? It had been so long that Rena had forgotten. That's how long Mion had teased me. It's just, Kei-chan, you probably can't find your way around Himisawa by yourself yet, can you? That was true. I hate to say it, but if you blindfolded me and spun me around 3 times, like we were playing pin the tail on the donkey, I wouldn't be able to tell up from down here. Yeah, I don't think I know how to get anywhere besides back and forth from school. Yes. So you see, tomorrow we were thinking about Mi-chan, and I couldn't escort you through Himisawa and show you around. That would be a godsend, frankly. I was happy about the offer. You'll come, of course, right? If I'm free. You're being invited by a girl, you know. If I'm free. You're probably free anyways. If I'm free. I was being stubborn so as not to give a clear yes or no. Even though I thought it was a godsend, I'm too much of a scamp to say so upfront. Keiichi-kun, you're not free, perhaps? Perhaps? While Mion and I had our rather sour back and forth, Rena peeked over at me hastily. Forgetting I'd been a bit too rough on her, I just gave in. Sorry, forgive me, I apologize. I'm free. Great! That trepidation disappeared from Rena's face as it blossomed into a smile. Hey now. Seems like there's quite a difference between how cold you are to me compared to Rena, isn't there? It seems Mion didn't care of how rude I was to her. compared to how quickly I agreed with Rena. But her being annoyed was very interesting. So I pushed Rena forward, speeding up our pace to leave Mion behind. Let's go, Rena. Maybe it should be just the two of us tomorrow. Leave grumpy old Mion behind. Huh? Whoa! If Keiichi-kun is okay with that, then I'm the one who came up with the idea to take... Wait, let me see. I'm the one who came up with the idea to take him around. Don't ignore me, Keiichi Maibara. It'd be great if the two of us could go on a picnic together. Should we bring a basket, Rena? If we're bringing a basket, I'll make all the food. Maybe. Don't you ignore me, Rena. I'll tell you everyone that you two disappeared into the hotel district together. Oh my god! Oh god! Oh, that was beautifully executed. Wow. I like this so far. Well then, I'm going home right now to start making it. Tomorrow's going to be so fun. Later, Keiichi-kun, Mi-chan, bye! Rena bounded off like she was walking on the moon. After the dust settled, all that was left was me standing next to Mion, spread out on the ground. There was a welt on her face. Are you alright? There was over 2 meters between you guys. Since you came, they've become sharper. This old geezer's body can't handle it. Maybe it'd be easier if you stopped saying stuff that makes Rena want to hit you. Oh boy. Or else this will end up being Mion's slapstick comedy hour. Yeah, definitely. If that happened, the results might be fatal. Don't feel bad, Mion. That you're probably the one who can dodge her jabs. It felt like it was her knee though. Could it be that we were hanging around with an unrivaled martial arts master? Maybe someday we'll see her debut in an extreme contact sport. That'd be awesome, now that I think about it. You can't lose to Rena. You need to train up and have a rematch. Kei-chan, you should. This old geezer will root for you. Me and I reaffirmed our determination to discover a way to counter Rena's infallible technique. Such a soothing song. I love it. Higurashi when they cry. Okay, people, so I think I'm gonna leave it off from here now, and I'll start back next time. So again, hope you have received new tips. We're a mixed grade. So yeah, I'm gonna say right now, again, thanks again everyone for joining me for another episode of Higurashi When They Cry. And I hope you guys will check out like our other videos, see our voice actor interviews, check out the rest of my buddies doing their own let's plays of different games. So yeah, I just hope we see you guys later this summer in July for MMA West. So if you guys want to come stop by, say hi to us. If you see us somewhere, yeah, I mean we won't bite. Alright guys, thank you again. I'm Christian Ocampo, and this was part 2 of Higurashi When They Cry. See you guys next video.